The story of the dragon. So there was a town. And in the distance of the town, they could see something flying around. And they weren't 100% what it was. There were stories. There were stories about different fairy tale creatures, stories about different things that this could be. And so one day, a group of men got together and they went off into the distance to go see exactly what this was, to inspect exactly what was going on in this cave. And they show up to this cave, and what do they find? They find the most beautiful dragon, the most beautiful, the kindest, most sincere dragon. And these men went up to this dragon and they were asking this dragon questions. And they were like, "Excuse me, Miss Dragon, how big are your wings? How far can you fly? What can you do with those claws? What do you eat? How do you exist? Can you do anything special?" And they found out the dragon could breathe fire. And they found out the dragon had different kinds of healing abilities. And the dragon had different supernatural powers. And these men got all excited. They got all excited. And they looked around the room. And every single one of them was admiring this dragon. But at the same time, they were all looking each other up and down. "This is my dragon. No, I saw the dragon first. No, this is my dragon. I have more money than you. I have more funds than you. I can buy this dragon. I can buy this dragon." But the dragon could not be bought. The dragon could not be bought. She had no interest in helping these men. She had no interest in using her power to dominate other things. She had no interest in anything but peace. And she refused these men's service. And so these men came back to the town. They came back to the town and they told all the townspeople what they saw, what they experienced. But they were dishonest. They were lying. They said this dragon was the scariest thing that they've ever seen. They said this dragon's fangs and claws were absolutely terrifying. They said they barely got out alive. Everyone should fear the dragon. Everyone should fear the dragon. But really, why did these men do this? The men wanted the people of the town to create a riot, to create a giant riot, to storm off into the distance and go after that dragon. If that dragon was afraid, maybe that dragon would listen. If that dragon felt fear, maybe that dragon would be willing to help them. But really what it was the dragon didn't want to be misused. The dragon did not have the same interests as the people that wanted to control the dragon. So the people who wanted to control the dragon couldn't control the dragon. So they controlled the narrative. They controlled the narrative of the dragon. And then what happens next? All of a sudden, the same group of people put out all of these rewards if somebody goes and kills that dragon, because they don't want anyone else to misuse the dragon. They want to be the ones to misuse the dragon. There's a big reward if you bring me that dragon's head. There's a big reward if you bring me that dragon's fangs, the dragon's claws. But the dragon only wanted peace, and now the dragon was under attack. So what did the dragon do? The dragon used its magic to transform into something else, so that nobody would know that that person was the dragon. No one would be able to see that person was the dragon until it was time for the dragon to reveal themselves. I love you, friends. My name is Molly. I've been a practicing psychic since 4th grade. Keep going.